Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today.
You know what, Reid?
You might be on to
All right, here's what's going on in the nest.
You can bump me up. It is the start of a 5-game road trip for your Edmonton Oilers. They will be visiting the New York Rangers, the Broadway Blue Shirts, as some people call them. I want you to walk around your office this afternoon going up to everybody. Hey, Oilers taking on the Broadway Blue Shirts, eh? See how long before somebody's like, why do you keep calling them that? Just do it for my sake. And then, let me know how it went when we're back at 5 o'clock. We do have a split show today. Jay and I are with you until 4 o'clock. Tom Gazzola with the Oil Stream pregame show will hop on from 4 to 5. And then Jay and I will finish up this show from 5 to 6 and keep you updated on what's going on with the Oilers as they face the Rangers. So here's what's going on. The Oilers have liked this matchup in New York. They've won 5 of their last 6 road games against the Rangers. On March 16th of 2025, their only visit to MSG last year, they won 3-1. A young man by the name of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins had 3 assists. Stuart Skinner, who will be the goaltender tonight, made 22 saves. Here's what the lineup looked like at the morning skate today. McDavid with Draisaitl and Mangiapane, who's on pace for how many goals? 82. So Mangiapane moves up. Nugent-Hopkins will center Savoy and Roslovic, who makes his Oilers debut. Frederick centering Podkolzin and Kapanen. So Frederick, third-line center. And then Henrique with Howard and Tomaszek. I got to get used to saying it properly. This means Noah Philp comes out of the lineup. Initial reaction, Jay Milne. Disappointed.
Yeah.
He's a U of A athletic alum, just like you.
He's one of us.
Yeah. You could go up to Noah Philp and just be like, hey, Bears, eh? Me too.
I think it's a timing thing. And just wanting to get somebody else in, right? I mean, it's tough. It's a tough look coming off scoring your first NHL goal, and then you're scratched from the lineup.
Right.
But, I mean, they have to get Roslovic into the lineup.
Why today?
To see what's going.
Why today?
Why today, Reid? Well, maybe he's got a history with New York, given that he played in Carolina.
Well, maybe. All right. So that's the. So Philp is scratched. Lazar is once again scratched. Janmark skating on injured reserve. Ekholm with Bouchard. Nurse with Stetcher. Kulak with Emberson. So Stetcher comes in for Alec Regula, who's a little banged up after getting hit by Evander Kane last game. It is hoped that Regula will return during this road trip. It is hoped that Wallman will play on Thursday against the Islanders. And it is hoped that Matthias Janmark will play by the weekend, is what Knobloch said. So they have a couple games. So they play Saturday and they play Sunday. As I mentioned, Stuart Skinner, the goaltender, Calvin Pickard will be the support goaltender as the Oilers go after their second consecutive victory. Reid Wilkins, Jay Milne with you. Zachary Kubish is at the technical desk as we are Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. Happy to hear from you today. You can email reid@edmontonsportstalk.com, jay@edmontonsportstalk.com. You can also text 780-218-9999. That is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. River Cree Resort and Casino, home of Tap 25 Restaurant, $18.99 prime rib special, 7 days a week except show nights from 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night. Available for dine-in and takeout. You can stream us, of course, on iHeartRadio, on TuneIn Radio, and you can get us on YouTube. If you are getting us on YouTube, remember to subscribe to the Edmonton Sports Talk channel if you have not already, and you can converse with us and with each other in the chat stream. We call it the Nasty Chat, and give us a thumbs up as well. Oilers game day, and don't delay. We got an abbreviated show, so you got to get in there and click right away. I'm not coming through.
Click,
there we
click.
are.
Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
There it is. All right. Speaking of the email, I think I have been pranked or somebody attempted to prank. I think one of our listeners attempted to prank me.
How? Do tell.
Do you remember about a week and a half ago, we had a rodeo discussion?
Sure.
And there was someone in the nasty chat who basically said that animals are being abused in rodeo.
Correct.
And I very strongly clapped back at that.
Yes.
The next day, I started getting emails from PETA, the people for the ethical treatment of animals.
On. You're kidding me.
Yes.
Why is it taking you this long to tell me this?
Well, because I didn't think much of it at first, and then I kept getting them. And today I unsubscribed from the email list that I never subscribed to. So I think somebody, perhaps this person I had the exchange with, I can't obviously prove anything. I think somebody signed me up to their email list as some sort of, I don't know,
unethical
retaliation or something like that.
Animals.
Yeah, really, this is, if they were trying to teach me a lesson, you taught me nothing.
But good try.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's not bad.
I mean, I didn't sign up for this. Unless someone from PETA was listening, or maybe they have some sort of AI algorithm that tells them, animals were discussed on this show.
Right.
And they thought that's a mouthy little radio host.
Well, you were describing
teach him
them
a lesson. I don't know.
In a very positive way, though. So it would kind of be contradicting their whole...
I don't even remember talking about them specifically.
Yeah, you said they're treated quite well.
But, I said that the animals are. Yes, I said the animals are. Mm-hmm. But, however, if you object to rodeo, you don't care that some people say the animals are treated well. Some people just believe there shouldn't be rodeo.
True.
But my theory is that a listener signed me up for that list. Because you could easily, we give our emails out all the time. And I think to join an emailing list, you just have to put in an email address. So that's what I think happened.
That is very good. Whoever did that. Touche.
Yeah, I do think it's kind of funny. But today I unsubscribed from that.
You should have let it go.
I should start writing back. When do I get my free pita bread for subscribing?
Wait, is this the pita pit?
I need more black olives.
I love it.
How's your internet working?
Fantastic.
Mine's quite cranky. I can't open our YouTube. Well, maybe I need a new computer. I need to upgrade to a Commodore 64 from the VIC-20.
Have you shut everything down and restarted?
Well, it was working until I came in here.
Maybe there's a vortex in this room.
There could be very well a vortex in this room.
That we're unaware of. Maybe that same listener planted the vortex.
That's also quite possible. How was your Thanksgiving, my young friend?
Oh, it was fantastic. Fantastic. Just did a bunch of yard work around the house. But that's pretty normal. Getting stuff ready for the winter.
Right.
Had a nice little quiet supper at home with just my family on Sunday night. And then yesterday we went over to my sister's, had a huge gathering there. Probably the best brisket I've ever had in my life.
Did you make it?
No, my brother-in-law did. The one, Aaron, you met him.
Oh, he was here, yeah.
Yeah. Julia Tuckwood, the past pantry athlete of the week, her dad. It was so good. The whole brisket went. There was not a single piece of brisket left.
Really?
Yeah. And guess what kind of salad I made?
Caesar?
In honor of you.
Green. Just a nice
garden salad.
Oil and vinegar.
With an oil and vinegar
little
dressing.
Salt and pepper, and you're laughing.
It was so good.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Scalloped potatoes. There was baked beans. My mom brought purashke? That you had cabbage rolls. But she made the baked ones.
bit of trouble getting the audio out to YouTube. So I think we might be back. Give us a keep kicking that thumbs up for Coob getting the audio back and working. All right, we better do the Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game because we got to do that by 4 o'clock today, right?
Yes, we do.
Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game. You're invited down tonight for the Oilers game. You can also join them Fridays and Saturdays from 9 p.m. onward for the late night happy hour specials. Food starting at $4, drinks from $3.75. Book your reservation now at hudsonscanadaspub.com. So we've only planned 3 clues today because we want to get a winner by 4 o'clock when Tom takes over with the Oil Stream pregame show. You must text in your guesses, 780-218-9999, the River Cree Resort and Casino hotline. Maximum 3 guesses. We'll still give people 3 guesses. Okay? I don't know if we're going through on YouTube a lot, but
you sent one message earlier and it keeps popping up.
Keeps repeating it. Yeah, things are goofy today. Maybe I don't know if it's my computer or what. Oh, it's back. Or is it back? I don't know. Hopefully we're back.
We're back.
Smitty the welder, can you hear me saying that I miss you, buddy?
And he needs a hug.
He needs a hug. First clue, Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game, Tennessee. First clue is Tennessee. First clue is Tennessee. We'll give the second clue in 15 to 20 minutes because we got to get going today. Do you have your video ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the Elks pulled out the win on, when was that? Saturday? So they're still alive for the postseason. Not by much, but they are still alive. In the second half of that game, Tyrell Ford was flagged for unnecessary roughness for a low hit on, it was Oliveira out of the backfield, was it not?
Yes, it was.
And to a lot of people, it looked like a hard tackle made by a defender who did a good job reading the play. Jay Milne had a reaction to that on the Green and Gold postgame show. Here it is.
If you're going to call it, at least review it and look at it and look where Tyrell Ford's head hits Oliveira right in the thigh pad. That is not at or below the knees. Wake up. This is football. This is football. We have pads on. And you're calling this at a crucial time in the game? Wake up. My God, what are we doing to this game? You can't hit him up high. You can't hit him near the head because it's going to cause injuries. You can't hit him low or on the thigh pad, which is why there's a thigh pad there. What are we doing?
All right, you're a little frustrated.
Very frustrated.
Well, I can tell you people in the stands of Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium were pretty frustrated too. There was even my mom might have booed.
Yeah, it's just concerning when this happens. And I'll tell you what, this was not something that came and was buzzed into the head ref. This came from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers sideline. This was them saying, hey, this is against the rules. You can't, like, that did not look like a unnecessary roughness play live. It looked like a hell of a great tackle and a great read by Tyrell Ford to drop off his receiver and come up and cut the legs out from Brady Oliveira.
Right.
Which was what it was. Then the side judge comes in and says, hey, we should look at this and review it. So then this I don't know where this, whether they're on a spaceship or where they exist, this head office or this replay center, control center comes in and says, yeah, actually, this is unnecessary roughness. Like, I know the rule. The rule says you cannot hit a defenseless receiver at or below the knees. Okay, that's fine. I still disagree with it, but I understand it's a rule.
Right.
But B, it wasn't at or below the knees. When they showed the replay of it, Tyrell Ford clearly hits Oliveira in the thigh pad. I mean, this is just taking the crunch out of football, taking the ability to hit, because you know what, as I said there, you can't go up high. You can't knock his block off. You're going to get a penalty. You probably might get kicked out of the game. Heaven forbid you actually have to hit a player. Like, geez, what are we doing?
Right.
So that, to me, that rule should be thrown out. Once you don't allow a player to make contact with the head, I agree. I understand. Footballs, concussions, okay, that's fine. But then, you know what? then the rest of the body's fair game. Because it's football, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It's football. It's a contact sport. People get hurt. That's why you sign a waiver when you play sports, amateur football. You sign a waiver saying, I know I'm putting my life on the line. Maybe not your life, but you know what I mean.
But your well-being to some extent.
Yeah. Like, you know the risks of playing football.
Right.
So quit babying professional football players. That is just an absurd rule that you can't hit somebody below the knee. Well, then let them hit wherever. You know, take the training wheels off and open it up. So yeah, that upset me because it was at a critical point in the game. Now, thankfully, that didn't hurt them in that instance. The 2 plays later, Kenneth Logan Jr.,
who's going to join us at 5:00,
joining us on this show, came back and intercepted the ball. So it didn't hurt them. It's just frustrating that it comes in from outside of somebody in the stadium.
Right.
They had the punt team on. Javon Leake was by the goalpost talking to the referee.
Right.
They were having a chat. Like, this is just, it's a shame. It's a damn shame that this happens. So yeah, I was upset about it.
So our off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service, combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be, is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. We want you to tell us, what is a sports rule that makes the least sense? What is your sports rule, any sport, that makes the least sense? That's what we want you to tell us.
That's good.
Post to the Nasty Chat. Text the afternoon inbox, 780-218-9999 for River Cree Resort and Casino. Yeah, I mean, I understand player safety. I understand that. I mean, we can't just always say, well, 20 years ago, that wasn't a penalty. Well, rules change, things change. I mean, we can't just say, well, football was invented in 1920 and that the rules should be the same. Things change. I get the headshots. Sometimes you see a player lead with the head, and that's also dangerous to the tackler, is it not?
Sure.
So some rules are smart, but you're right. Defensive players should be allowed to hit and make tackles, and Ford read that play perfectly. So if he's going to hit a guy hard, well, he's kind of earned that right.
Yeah.
And as you said, it appeared to be in a legal area to hit a guy.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
When you expound on that and then say that's a business decision by Tyrell Ford. Those guys aren't making those hits.
Right.
They're not, taking on Brady Oliveira in the body because they're going to lose that. They're going to hurt themselves. They're going to separate their shoulder.
Right.
So they have to find different ways to tackle, and that was a totally legal way. So I would get rid of this below the ankle stuff on a defenseless, or below the knee on a defenseless receiver.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. As a receiver, if your quarterback, if Zach Collaros is silly enough to put you in a situation like that, well, don't get mad at Tyrell Ford for taking your legs out. Get mad at Zach Collaros for putting you in no man's land and sending you out to the wolves where that could have been a lot worse. That's who that should be on. So that's my rule. For football, I could go off for days, Reid, on the silliness that we see. I mean, you saw Joel DeBlanco run into Zach Collaros. Yeah, it was a little, but he body chested him.
Yeah.
Collaros fell to the ground like there was an earthquake.
Right.
Penalty. Like the glorification of quarterbacks and keeping the quarterback healthy. You can't even brush face masks with the quarterback. That's a penalty. You can't touch them.
Yeah.
I just think, okay, well then just play flag football. What do we got?
It's going to be in the Olympics.
Sure. Hey, that might be what we're watching soon enough.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We already got, and we'll get to some of these a little bit later on. I want to. We might as well get to this right now quickly, and then we'll get to some clips from Knobloch and Mangiapane and Roslovic when we do the Oil Understood after the break. And Coop's got an update coming on. Stealth Legends in the Nasty Chat, a few posts, but basically he's saying, why is Pickard starting after? Why is Pickard not starting in goal after getting a win? And why is Noah Philp scratched after scoring his first goal? Those are good questions. My short answer is, if you expect pro sports or life to be fair, then you need to alter your perspective. That's my short answer. I mean, look, the Oilers at the moment, and this is the thing, coaches can change whenever they want, but currently the Oilers are not doing their goaltending by win and you stay in. I don't really know if they've ever done that for a long time. Like they have a goaltending
except in the playoffs. They have a
goaltending schedule to start this season. Knobloch said Pickard was starting against Vancouver, so he didn't go a long time without playing. I think this was Skinner's scheduled start. Pickard got the win, which is the most important stat, but it's not as if he stole the game against Vancouver. It's not as if they're taking a guy after a red-hot performance and having him not play. This was Skinner's game. He's going to get to play. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, because there's a back-to-back coming up Saturday, Sunday as well.
Playing, and Pickard, and I'm wondering if Pickard's going to play Thursday because he had a really good game against the Islanders last year.
Okay.
And remember, he had the assist in overtime on the game-winning goal. He intercepted that centering pass, got it to McDavid, and the McDavid got to Draisaitl for the breakaway game winner. So maybe, we could see where the first 6 games are Skinner, Pickard, Skinner, Pickard, Skinner, Pickard. That's just what they decided to do out of the gate.
Last year, what was it? Approximately the breakdown. Was it 30%? That Pickard got in?
No, he started, because didn't he get to 30 games last year? I'd have to look, but he started, I think, a little more than a third of the games.
36, 37, something like that.
I don't think he was quite that. Well, percentage-wise, probably, yeah.
Right.
So the Philp getting scratched, I agree. That's curious. You think he's riding high. It's not fair. We're going to have a clip on that where Knobloch explains it. If it were me, I would have loved to see Philp stay in the lineup. But again, as I would say to everybody, and when we could talk, and I'm not trying to justify any coaching decision because of this, but like, fair ain't a thing, everybody. Like, sorry, scoring a goal doesn't mean you're guaranteed to play the next game. Going -2 or 3 or 4 doesn't mean you're guaranteed to be scratched the next game. It just doesn't work that way. But to me, the goaltending thing, to me, there was never a debate that Skinner was playing this game. Never a debate. So, I'm glad Pickard got the win, but this was Skinner's game all the way. It's that simple. If you think otherwise, please adjust your thinking. This was Skinner's game all the way. All right, 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. We do have the Oil Understood coming up. Here comes the Coop.
Jack Roslovic makes his Oilers debut against the Rangers at MSG. Stuart Skinner takes the crease to kick off a 5-game road trip for Edmonton. Join Tom Gazzola at Boston Pizza Westgate for the action. He's on location for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows. Tune in at 4 right here on EST. 7 other games around the league. Toronto plays host to Nashville. After that, the Canadiens and Kraken face off. Both games start at 5 o'clock. In Elks injury report, Robbie Smith, Jared Brinkman, and Nick Anderson were limited today at practice. Anderson with an ab injury, Brinkman with a shoulder and toe issue, while Robbie Smith continues to recover from an ankle injury. And from Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk is out 4 weeks with a wrist injury he sustained last night against the Predators. Game 2 of the NLCS goes between the Dodgers and Brewers. Milwaukee trailing 1-0 in the series, losing 2-1. Last night, first pitch goes at 6:08. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring, proudly serving Edmonton and area for over 30 years. Their West End showroom is open 7 days a week. Tell them EST sent you for 10% off your next purchase. You can shop in-store or online at ParamountFlooring.ca. The Reid Wilkins Show continues following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
2 guys and a goalie.
Hired or fired? New York is the best road city in the National Hockey League.
Fire it.
Because?
It's not even close.
What is?
Nashville.
Ooh.
I would have Montreal up there too.
If you're an Oilers player, I would say it's the best because you're not there many times. You're there once.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call. Visit us in store or check the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian owned and operated. We have what you are looking for.
All right, and look, I'm really sorry to disappoint some of you, okay? But Stuart Skinner is going to play games for the Edmonton Oilers. I don't know how many, okay? I don't know what his record is going to be after tonight or after 15 games or after 30 or whatever. I understand that some of you hate him to the extent that you never want him to play for the Edmonton Oilers. In that case, you're going to be disappointed, at least in the short term. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm getting messages, well, what if he's 0-2, Reid, and Pickett's 2-0? I don't know. I don't coach the damn team. I'm telling you he's starting tonight. I'm telling you the plan was for him to start tonight, and he's starting tonight. Like, if you're so disgusted by a certain player playing for your favorite team, sorry, don't watch the damn game. Like, I can't help you if that's your attitude. Like, I know people come to me for help, Jay. I mean, that's what I became over the years. You know, doing post-game shows on shit. Oh, Reid's so level-headed. Oh, Reid calms me down. Well, sometimes I can't calm you down, okay? Sometimes you need to show some maturity and growth as a human on your own. All right? Like, Skinner's the goalie. What do you want me to tell you? Okay, you don't think he should ever play a game. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. He's going to play games. Now the ball's in your court. You know? This is like, you know, hey, you're telling your parents, hey, I think my allowance should be $50 a week instead of $5. And your mom and dad say no. Okay, ball's in your court. What are you going to do about it? You're going to move out? You know, when you're 8? I'm trying to help you, everybody. I'm really trying to help you. But at some point, you got to listen. I feel like I got to be the dad here. Like Ekholm's the dad of the team.
Yeah, you probably should take on
the dad of the show.
That title. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes people need their hand held. And, you know, to get through some tough times.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just be the hand holder.
Yeah. Like, what if? Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. What if Mangiapane scores again tonight?
Well, he is on pace for 82.
What if he scores 4 goals tonight and has 6 goals in 3 games? Then he's going to be on pace for 164 goals.
Incredible season.
Yeah. What if?
Yes, Reid, you are awesome. Reid,
well, you think so. I don't think anybody else does.
I think a lot of people think you're quite spectacular. We did have some reaction from our off-topic topic, which for William Huff, which was a rule from any major sport that makes the least amount of sense. This one says, this is from Collingwood Rob. The NHL allows the defending team to glove pass in the defending zone to a teammate, but you cannot do the same in the attacking zone.
Yes, that makes perfect sense, because if you like, see, now why would he post that? Why would he send that in? Here's why that rule exists. So Jay and I are defense partners, and we're hemmed in. We can't get the puck out. Like, we're getting throttled. We're turning it over. We can't do anything. All of a sudden, I drop down to one knee. Jay's 3 feet away from me. I glove him the puck, and we get a whistle. That's why that rule exists. In the offensive zone, you need to have the skill of using the puck to keep the play alive. That's why you can't. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Easy choice for not making sense is the offside challenge in hockey that gets overturned by breaking it down to slow motion frame by frame.
That is annoying, yes.
It is annoying. I agree. Matt at the Garrison. Wow, what did I just tune into? Rant of the Year candidate?
Just you wait. If I don't have better rants than that, that's pretty sad.
Andrea,
yours maybe.
Andrea says, yes, Papa Reid.
Oh, Papa.
Just wait a minute. We have audio for that.
Oh, Papa Homer, you are so learned.
Learned, son. It's pronounced learned.
We should recut that and say,
oh, Papa Reid. You're so learned.
And then you come in and read Homer's part.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be good. Ian says, come on, Reid. You know this is Oilers fans. There is never any overreaction in this town.
No, true. That's a good point.
That's a great point.
A very good point. Hey, Hernan's here. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Hernan.
Good run, Reid. Okay, thank you. Do we have we better give clue number 2 right now before we...
Oh, this is fantastic.
What happened?
Oh, I just love it. I love when you have that fire in your belly.
Well, look, people just can't take advantage of my usual patience. Like there's a point where it's like, especially when people get too far down the road with the what ifs. It's like, well, what if Skinner lets in 10 goals tonight? Then he'll have an epically crappy start. Like, what else do you want me to say? Like, some things are self-explanatory.
And this is game 3.
Yeah. Like, what if Mangiapane outplays Frederick? Then he'll stay higher in the lineup. Like, what? Okay, I'm sorry, Noah Philp got scratched. I'm surprised too. Here, I'll do the clip right now. And again, when we play stuff like this, we're not playing this because we agree with it. We're playing it because, okay, here's what the coach of the team said. Then the ball's in your court to react to it. Here's Knobloch on taking Philp out.
Yeah, no, difficult decision. Difficult to take anybody out. He's scored, but we just felt that moving the lines around and probably somebody that's not on special teams. Philp isn't on power plays, not on the penalty kill right now, and that's probably the biggest reason why he was the guy that come out.
All right, hey, that ain't fair, baby. But there's the coach's reason. And quite frankly, do you want to know if I, Reid Wilkins, agree with it? I don't. I would have left Philp in.
Yeah.
Kid's flying high, working his buns off, getting better at face-offs, had a good face-off game last game, scored the goal, was involved in a couple other chances, quite frankly. I mean, it wasn't just like, okay, he got a goal, but he was, never out of his own end other times. Had an all-around good game. I wouldn't take the guy out, quite frankly. But Knobloch's reasoning is it's a tough decision. Doesn't play special teams. They want Roslovic in, so he's coming out. It ain't fair, baby.
This happened all year last year, right? That's why Jeff Skinner was out of the lineup so much, and people were saying, "Why isn't he in? Why isn't he in?" Knobloch clearly favors a player that can be more than one-dimensional. Clearly, right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
So where's Roslovic going to fit in then?
He's with Nugent Hopkins and Savoy.
I know.
He's on line too. But this is the problem with Roslovic, though. He has to play in the top 6.
Right. I'm not saying, I mean special teams that Philp wouldn't. What is he on, PP2?
Oh, maybe. I never thought of that.
Well, he has to be. That's the whole reason that he's out.
Yeah.
So he must be on power play 2, which gets a total
So maybe they're bumping Henrique off the second power play, because wasn't he out there? I'm surprised Mangiapane wasn't on PP2 last game.
Yeah, fair point.
The Oil Understood, presented by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around. From turbochargers to ejectors, fuel pumps to sensors, they are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years. Now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood. Here is, what's that?
Do you want to give clue 2 out first?
Bowling. There, I just did it.
Fantastic.
Clue number 2 is bowling. Hudson's Canada's Pub, mystery athlete of the game. First clue was Tennessee. Somebody should get it for a $25 GC to Hudson's Canada's Pub.
We shall see. Carry on.
Also today, after the morning skate, Chris Knobloch on Jack Roslovic making his debut.
Well, when we signed him, we wanted somebody to provide a little offense. He's done that, especially 5-on-5. But adding some speed to our lineup is imperative. I think we can always get faster, a little bit stronger. And I think with his secondary scoring that he's done, and also the way he skates, nice addition to our team.
We'll see. I like talking about players having a dimension. I don't think Roslovic has a lot of dimensions, but they want 5-on-5 scoring, so he's going to have to produce points or at least produce chances. You know, like, here's the thing. If a player like Noah Philp doesn't score, he can still have a really good game because he can check and do other things and win faceoffs. That's why I'm surprised, you know, that he's taken out, because to me, him getting a goal is like a bonus on top of the other things he's supposed to do. If Roslovic doesn't score, then what does he do? I guess he can skate, but is he overly physical? Probably not. Is he going to kill penalties? No. So I think there's like, if Roslovic is going to stay in this lineup, there's got to be points and there's got to be offensive pressure, because he's getting thrust right into the top 6 role with Nugent Savoy. And Savoy had a pretty good game against Vancouver, I thought.
Yes.
I mean, he was around the net too.
He sure was.
So
I think there's a lot of pressure on Jack Roslovic tonight. I mean, look at what's happening to this lineup just by injecting him, right? I mean, I still don't know whether I would have changed things on the top line. You know, elevating Mangiapane. I know he's doing well on the second line.
Well, that's the thing. Now, I guess the one goal, it was partway through a line change, right? Because McDavid and Nugent Hopkins got the assists.
He was going to go off, but then it was too open.
Yeah. But yeah, Nugent Hopkins, Mangiapane, and Savoy, I thought was a pretty good line.
Yes.
And I thought Frederick had a better game 2 than game 1. So I actually would have ridden with the same lines, quite frankly.
What do you think about Savoy and Howard? Because those players were always compared to each other. Saying both.
I
these
think
guys,
Savoy's further along.
Savoy's clearly further
Howard
along.
obviously has some offensive flair.
Sure.
You know, he only played about 10 and a half minutes. Now, this is the thing. I said this on Two Guys and a Goalie. I wonder if ideally what would have happened is Roslovic comes in and Howard comes out. But if we got guys getting healthy, they're going to have to send someone down, and that's probably going to be Howard. So maybe they're thinking, okay, give Howard as much NHL ice time as we can until we send him down, and then Philp only misses a game or 2 potentially, and then he comes back in and just keeps rolling.
True enough.
Which, again, isn't fair, and I know is maybe a bit of a convoluted way to think about things, but I wonder if that's part of the thinking there. Rosslovic having a good time being an Oiler so far?
It's been fun. The guys have been welcoming and you know, easy locker room to come into. So it's been great in that regard. It's always nice to start on the road to get guys around each other. So it's good to get that bulk out of the way early. Haven't spent much time in this city, but familiar with it and excited.
All right, and Mangiapane talking about the opportunity to play with Leon and Connor.
Obviously, they're 2 great players, right? So try not to think about it too much, or just kind of go out there and just continue just to play my game, right? Obviously, they're very good, so you just get open and they'll find you, right? So that's going to be my kind of attitude, kind of going into the game here, and and they're good players, so just kind of, like I said, read off them, build chemistry and all that, and just continue to play my game.
All right, so that's a little bit there from Mangiapane. Of course, we are coming to you from the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Pizza Sunday is back at the Canadian Brewhouse after 4 p.m. Grab an 8-inch 2-topping pizza for just $9.99. Wash it down with $6.99 doubles and $1 off Bud Light tankards. Jay's Play of the Day is coming up at 4 o'clock. Tom Gazzola will take over. He is live at BP Westgate for the Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows, which is not far from where we are here. That's the one right by West Edmonton Mall. I also want to remind people, tomorrow, the Lock Shop and the Oil Stream, so from 11 to 1, will be at Subway Sunwapta, 10170 186th Street. You can enter to win a $100 Subway gift card. You get a 6-inch sub with any purchase. You can meet Dustin Nielsen. You can eat chicken tenders with him. Well, maybe not. But you can meet him. Tom will be there for the Oil Stream. So that's Subway Sunwapta, 10170 186th Street. EST is there from 11 to 1 tomorrow. All right, here comes the Coop.
The Oilers challenge the Rangers out east with Stuart Skinner getting the start for Edmonton. Jack Roslovic makes his Oilers debut and Andrew Mangiapane takes first-line duties with Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. Swing by Boston Pizza Westgate to join Tom Gazzola for the action. He's live on location for both the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre- and post-game shows. Tune in at 4 right here on EST. Elsewhere, Calgary hosts Vegas. The Stars and Wild hit the ice, and the Lightning play the Capitals, with 4 games going live at 5 o'clock, including the Predators and Leafs going toe-to-toe. Well, for the Senators, Captain Brady Tkachuk sustained a wrist injury last night against the Predators. He will miss 4 weeks of action, and the Elks injury report has Robbie Smith, Jared Brinkman, and Nick Anderson limited today. Anderson with an abdominal injury, Brinkman with a shoulder and toe issue, while Robbie Smith continues to recover from an ankle injury. On the Diamond, LA and Milwaukee battle for Game 2 of the NLCS. Dodgers leading 1-0 in this series, picking up a 2-1 victory last night. First pitch goes at 6:08. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since '93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, they have plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. The Reid Wilkins Show rolls on after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
Win this NFL season at the Canadian Pals presented by Bud Light. You could win a trip to Super Bowl 60, plus prizes like smokers, Bud Light coolers, and a trip to an NL home opener next season. Enjoy a $1 Bud Light and Budweiser tankards. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
GCL Diesel has been serving Oil Creek since 1972. From D-cars to SUVs to pickups, farm tractors to school buses to a big. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins, play Alberta. Must be 18 to play. If you gamble, please use your games.
The Blue Jays are playoff ready. Are you? Store your treasures with Sentinel Storage and create space for watch parties and sharing with friends. Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca.
All right, hope you're having a great afternoon. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Along with Jay Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins, Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. Oilers, Rangers, 5 o'clock, early game. At 4 o'clock, Tom will take over Oil Stream pregame show, and then Jay and I will be back to conclude this show from 5 to 6. McDavid with Draisaitl and Mangiapane. Nuge between Savoy and Roslovic. Frederick goes to play with Podkolzin and Kapanen. Henrique with Howard and Tomaszek. Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Stetcher as Regula is out. Kulak with Emberson, Stuart Skinner, your starting goaltender. Calvin Pickard will be the support goaltender.
Oh,
I'm just going to keep using that.
Are you?
Yeah, why not?
It doesn't bother me.
Why not?
We should get him a support, something to support him as a support goaltender.
Well, that's right. They need, it's called the stool, I guess.
A support stool.
Support stool.
Yes.
Here is Chris Knobloch on moving Mangiapane up to the top line and Frederick going down to 3C.
Yeah, Manch, I think is a very versatile player, whether he's playing left wing, right wing, up and down the lineup. We kind of thought of him that way when we signed him, and he's been first 2 games with Nugent Hopkins, but tonight we're going to move him up, and just with him playing as well as he is, just elevating him there. Trent moving down just because we needed that centerman. Putting Jack in, we just had to move around the lines a little bit. Unfortunately, we have to take out Philp. But Phil Trent, talked about it before camp started, that he could be right wing, left wing, or center. Right now, he's going to play center.
All right, so Frederick at center, Mangiapane, who has a goal a game, getting moved up. Very, very special time of the show.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
Presented by Play Alberta, gaming made easy anytime, anywhere. With Play Alberta, you have a full casino experience right at your fingertips. Play from your phone, tablet, or computer whenever works for you. Download the Play Alberta app today. Get started with a $50 casino bonus. Just deposit $50 with promo code EST Casino. Play smart, play local, and remember to use your game sense.
I just get a kick out of this EST Afternoons crazy parlay that they've started putting together. It's crazy.
It really is. You sound a little bit like walking there. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Austin Matthews, 1 goal. Mitchell Marner and Kaprizov, both 1 or more points. So a big night from those guys. That's at plus 1260. But mine is Oilers focused. Looking to get the week off to a good start. Jay's play of the day, very simple. If you think the Oilers are going to win tonight, you might want to sprinkle on Jay's play of the day because it's very straightforward. Oilers money line, Andrew Mangiapane, 1 or more points. That's it. Okay. Very straightforward, but that was boosted big time to plus 230.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice little juicy number for really, if you think they're going to win, then you might as well try it. So that's Jay's play of the day. Oilers money line plus Mangiapane, 1 or more points. That has been boosted to plus 230. We're riding the Mangi train.
Well, he's looked good.
He's looked very good.
He's on a line that's going to create a lot of chances.
Well, like I said, I mean, he just needs to keep his stick on the ice. Hey, Reid?
Just keep your stick on the ice. You might get the puck. You know who's been keeping his stick on the ice? Is Tomashik.
He's looked good.
He's been good around the net, especially on the power play. He looks pretty strong in the crease or top of the crease when he camps out.
Big. He looks, he can move some people around. Needs to stay out of the penalty box.
And needs to just one-time the puck.
Yeah, don't dust it off for 2 seconds.
Yeah, that one, and you could see the one in the first period. He got the centering pass, stopped it, shot, and Demko was there. And I'm sure when he was playing in Europe, maybe the goaltenders don't react quite as quickly, and you have time to stop it and pick your spot. I've referenced this before. An AHL coach said, in the NHL, you have to know what you're going to do before you have the puck.
Sure.
If you're going to win a puck battle, you already have to, you don't have time, a split second to get the puck, look, and then, what do I do? You have to know what your options are as you're getting the puck or even before you're going to get the puck. But Tomashek's, he's looked pretty good. So that's been nice for the Edmonton Oilers. Do we have a winner? Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game?
No.
All right. The third clue is Dodgers. Third and final clue. You have to text in 780-218-9999 to win. You get a $25 GC to Hudson's Canada's Pub. The clues are Tennessee, bowling, and Dodgers. This should be a giveaway. We got to get someone to win in about the next 3.5 minutes because we don't want to carry it over into the second half of the show between 5 and 6.
Yeah, don't make us
do it. Well, somebody will get it now. That's the giveaway right there.
Y'all, I thought clue 2 was.
Yeah, but coupled with Tennessee, was that
maybe not?
Well, maybe not.
With Dodgers, yeah.
Yeah, now it should be an absolute
Tennessee, bowling, Dodgers.
Somebody's going to get it. Somebody's going to get it for
Even
sure.
I would have got this.
Yeah, I didn't know about the one angle until today, oddly enough. For somehow, or maybe I'd forgotten. I've forgotten quite a bit in my life.
That's okay.
We got it. There we go.
Oh, a bunch of people are getting it now. You want to give it up?
Do we have a clear winner?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Who is the winner?
Casino Dealer Jay got it first.
Okay, so the answer is Mookie Betts, who is from Tennessee, plays for the LA Dodgers. He was where's the title here? He was the Tennessee Boys Bowler of the Year in 2010 with a high score of 290. He grew up bowling in Donaldson, Tennessee. So also an excellent bowler and an outstanding baseball player. So Mookie Betts is the Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game. So a lot of people knew it once we said Dodgers. Right.
Wow, the bowling thing. Mookie Betts is a known bowler.
See, I somehow didn't know that.
I'm glad that originally you were going to go bowling first.
Yes.
And when you said, hey, just so you know, the mystery athlete of the game is going to be Mookie Betts, what was the first thing I said?
Is bowling going to be one of the clues? Yeah, you were all over that. So there it is, $25 GC for Casino Dealer Jay, who you'll get in touch with him. But how,
already did.
How to get us? Okay,
done, baby.
We're off.
We're rolling here.
We're off and running. We really are. We're really having quite a day.
Now, Casino Dealer Jay said he was riding with Jay's play of the day,
as he should,
and then he goes, and you can look. This is no BS. I don't even know how to do it otherwise. He was the first person to say Mookie Betts. So I think this is a big boost for Jay's play of the day.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
I think it's going to hit.
So Oilers win, and Mangiapane gets a point, at least 1 point. Mangiapane having a good start with the Oilers.
Feel comfortable, right? I think that just goes to show how good the group of guys are here and the coaching staff. They made me feel welcome right away, so I could just go out there and just be myself and just play my game, and that's what we're doing here. And yeah, it's been great.
All right, so coming up here, the Oil Stream pregame show with Tom Gazzola will start at 4. He is live at Westgate BP. He will go until 5 o'clock, and then Milne and I will hop back on at 5, keep you updated on the Oilers game. We'll have buying or selling for Damon Bunting. We're going to be joined by Kenny Logan Jr. From the Edmonton Elks. He have 3 picks in his last 4 games.
Yeah.
So apparently, Hernan was telling me he has like a sneaker collection.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. So we'll find out a little bit more about that. We'll do Words of the Day presented by the Edmonton Public Library.
Yeah.
In the second half of the show as well. All right, we got to hand it over to Tom Gazzola. He'll get you ready for the Oilers and the Rangers. On behalf of the Coob and the Glue Guy, I'm Reid. Talk to you at 5.